Hey, good morning from the office. I am your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. High atop the FYNTV corporate office, or the Fetcher News corporate office. Let's see, Fetcher News is on the 9th floor. FYNTV is on the 10th floor. Flash Media Marketing's on the 11th floor. Team FYN Sports is on the 12th floor. And they say my elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. All right, folks, 70 degrees in Ellijay, Georgia. Let's tell everybody first, Ethan, how to get in touch with the show. This is how you can reach us at any time. You can text us at 706-889-9700. And there is the email address. That's a 24/7 hotline. If you call, leave me a message. Don't just let it ring. Leave me a message. Let's see, there's all the social media ways to follow us. All right, they're coming unhinged. They're coming unglued. They are in panic mode. They are in meltdown. Now, you know how I could prove they're in meltdown? Give me number 18, okay? Give me 18 there. Just look at Nancy's face. It's melting. That's not a joke. They are in meltdown. The Democrats they know internally that they're about to lose in 2020, not just the presidency, the House. I'm serious as can be. Serious as can be. Now, okay, that's yesterday. Now it's a cover-up. They have nothing else. Now, are we recording? Okay, because if I want to make sure we're recording, I want this segment. Hold on a minute. I want to pull up one website I forgot to pull up before I started here. And so we're going to go with the, all right, now the House of Representatives. All right. Hold on. Hang tight. That was my let's see, Speaker of the House. There you go. Okay. Now, leave Nancy there. Yesterday, it's now Trump, right? Trump is the cover-up. He's involved in a cover-up, okay? That's what we're being told. And at least, let me just say this. And I got it right here. All right. About to break loose here. Now, Nancy Pelosi, okay, let's pay attention for a minute, all right? They're in meltdown. They're about to lose the House. They're going to lose the presidency, and they're going to obviously not take over the Senate. And they know it. Now, I understand cover up. People are going at some things in a different direction. Nancy held a meeting yesterday morning. She got the committee heads together, all right? And she held a meeting to talk about the pressure they're under from their base to impeach Trump. This is so easy to explain, folks. They're under pressure from their base to impeach Trump. Now, flip it over, under pressure from your base to build the wall. That's their wall. When you and I want to hear President Trump say, build the wall, when we want to see him shut the government down to get funding for the wall, when we want to see pictures and bulldozers or whatever it takes, and we want to see the wall going up, that is their wall on the other side, is impeach Trump, okay? And that's really what they have left, is their hopes of saving their base. Now, you always hear about Trump's base. You always hear about the 38% or 32% that won't leave no matter what, that base. And he's playing to his base. Okay? And the reason they discuss that like that is they don't want to talk about their problem. They are in a mess. They are close to losing their base even. Every time you watch MSNBC, right? MSNBC, what are they doing? CNN. They are working on trying to get Trump's base to turn on him. Absolutely. All right. So Trump's at 42% approval. He's at 38%. They work every day because if they could just get the base, which Trump's base is going nowhere. You see that in Pennsylvania the other night as that airplane hangar that holds 10,000 or something. There's like 18,000 there plus the outside, whatever. It's going nowhere. And the media is doing everything. If this is what we could do to bring the independents to us and crumble the base, but it's happening to the Democrats. And nobody's telling it. They're in total meltdown. They are in a mess with their base. They don't know which way to turn. They can't even hold, they're not holding on to independence. God knows they can't keep the base. Now, I'm going to explain, and I hate to put it like that, I'm going to explain why 2018, okay, has evaporated for them. Now, I know what you're going to hear. Enthusiasm. I agree. I will agree in 2018, Democrats had enthusiasm. But what were they hanging on? We'll talk about that. So yesterday, they have a meeting of the committee heads. And they go in there and she's freaking out. Now, when Nancy starts shaking, and I'll tell you, everywhere Nancy went yesterday, she couldn't hold it together. She was shaking that bad. All right? And I say jokingly, listen, if you want to get plastic surgery, get plastic surgery. I don't care. Okay? But she's had so much plastic surgery, she's in meltdown. So yesterday, committee head meeting. They come out. This woman, before she goes in the White House to meet with the president, quit saying Donald Trump sometimes. The president of the United States of America, she stands before the camera and she says, Donald Trump's involved in a cover-up. So you call him a crook. You call him a crook. You accuse him of a crime on camera, and then you walk in and say, hey, how can we work out upgrading our airports, our highways, our byways, our internet, our security systems, our power grid? How can we do that together? I know out there I called you a crook and said you're a crook, and I accused you of a crime. I get it. But listen, Trump said, what the hell? Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Now, I don't know if he said that, right? And he comes out in the Rose Garden. He says, look, you guys spent $35 million. You have already litigated, okay? You've already litigated Russia. Nothing happened. So, what if? So, I want to go this direction first, okay? And then I'm going to go into the meltdown. Then I'm going to go into the cover-up, all right? Now, I want to remind you of something, all right? The first term, Nancy Pelosi, let me say this because I had to process this for a long time. And in 2018, the Democrats did have the big mo going into 2018. Republicans were fresh off Paul Ryan and how many lies we had to absorb. I'm sorry, Republicans out there, I'm sorry. But we were coming fresh off of Paul Ryan, and I'm going to tell you, I don't care who you are, the Republican base that is dedicated to voting and supporting and working for Donald Trump, the president, did not like Paul Ryan. Republicans came fresh off some lies. Republicans came fresh off, they were coming fresh off of we're going to repeal Obamacare and we're going to put something else in place and we're going to make it greater, better, you're going to be happy. We were coming fresh off Paul Ryan and us having the House of Representatives, the Senate, and the presidency and being let down. We were coming fresh off some disappointments. I wonder who's coming fresh off some disappointments right now. what party is coming fresh off some disappointments. Interesting, as I put this together, my master plan. But I'm serious. In 2018, if you're out there and you're a Republican voter, please tell me that we were not, as a group across America, coming fresh off disappointments. Now, nothing to do with the President of the United States. But when it comes to the House of Representatives, and you have a Republican incumbent, okay, and you have a Democrat, and a Democrat is out there telling you, hey, I'm going to protect pre-existing conditions, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and, you know, I'm going to get you a ride to the hospital and a ride back, and I'm going to make sure, you know, whatever. You get all the medication, I'm going to do this. And the Republicans said, no, I'm going to do better. And you're thinking, wait a minute, you're a 3-term, 4-term, and really? So not to keep going down that road, I want you to think about this. In 2018, we were coming fresh off a lot of disappointments with Congress, not the president, with Congress. They did have the momentum. And then they had the big, you want to use blue wave? They had the blue wave of media to help carry them along. Okay? They were the wheels driving the car. Think about that. Fresh off disappointment. Who's coming fresh off disappointment now? Democrats. Keep this in mind. Okay? The lady right there, she was Speaker in the House from 2009 to 2011. Let's see, if memory serves me right, 2 years. She got the gavel, okay? She got the gavel. She went in there, she gave us Obamacare. And guess what? We had a Republican tsunami, we'll call it, in the House, and she was gone. 2 years. Her first term was 2 years. What did we do? We made a mistake and we made John Boehner the Speaker of the House and then flipped it to Paul Ryan. So that's the one thing we have to clear up and tell the American people won't happen again. All right? So if you want to campaign out there and say we can take back the House of Representatives, you got it when the Republicans go, whoa, I'm ready to help you here. But tell me who the leadership's going to be before I jump in. And don't say Kevin McCarthy so fast. Let's think this out and then we may help. All right? See, she served 2 years, folks. And we flipped the House. So are you telling me? Now here is how she became Speaker again. See, if you felt she would be Speaker again, maybe you would not have voted Democrat in 2018, right? So Democrats had to go around and tell a lie. Oh, wow, that's shocking, right? And they had to say, a lot of these candidates, if elected, would you vote for Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House? Well, you know, I just like to focus on getting elected right now before I answer that, because it is time for Democrats to have a fresh look at, you know, and use some there's a lot of people in there we need to really pay attention to before we just go make that decision. But right now, focused on winning re-election. They lied. No, I will not vote for her. They lied and lied. That's how she became Speaker again, is the media driving the car. Well, I don't know if she really will be. She'll have competition. What did I tell you? What did I tell you before that election? They'll get elected, and when they do, Nancy will take them in a room and beat the hell out of them, and they will come out and they will lockstep and they will vote for her. But then she got in a room, and you can't fix crazy. Bottom line, Mama always said you can't fix crazy, all right? And she went in a room and she's seen this Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and that girl's crazy as hell. And Nancy don't know what to do because she can't fix crazy. She's crazy herself. Anyhow, 2 years. 2 years. So, let me ask a couple what ifs. Now, this show goes all together because, first of all, I think, let me go there. All right, let's go with number one. Now, I want to do this for a reason. Okay, we're going to get to the cover-up. because that is the total meltdown, and that's what we want to work on, is the total meltdown. And what I want to tell you is, don't worry about the I word, the impeachment. There he is, the bullfrog, okay? I mean, Bullfrog has got his tie on sideways. I mean, he got his pants pulled all the way up. That is just disgusting. I'm looking for words. That is disgusting. That is the guy, Jerry Nadler. He is the chairman, okay, chairman of the Judiciary Committee, okay? Jerry Nadler. Absolutely disgusting, okay? That's who wants to impeach your president. Now, what if we traded Jerry Nadler? Now, let's start thinking Republican leadership, okay? Because here's what I want to say, and I know some people are not going to like it because I am a believer in the Constitution and the separation of powers. Yes, I am. But what I'd like to have is 4 years of a Trump House of Representatives, Trump Senate, and a Trump White House, and a Trump Supreme Court. I know what you're thinking out there. I know probably what just landed as far as separation of powers, but I'd like to have a Trump Court, Trump House, Trump Senate, and a Trump House of Representatives for 4 years. If you think that's swamp, if you think that people aren't going to go to jail, if you think he don't clean house before he leaves, oh yeah, we'll get America back. So this is the chairman, Nadler, okay? Now, what if the leadership, instead of ranking member, when you're in the minority, what if number 4, okay? I want to do a visual this morning. What if number 4, Doug Collins, see underneath that placard says ranking member? What if Georgia 9th Congressional District Congressman Doug Collins was no longer the ranking member and he was chairman? Okay? What if he was chairman? Think about the leadership. I'm telling you, we could take back the House of Representatives, Republicans, and we got to work on it because we can. Because there's just some things that's come to me here recently as I've been processing the downfall of the Democrats, as I've been processing them being unhinged, going crazy every day, especially since the Mueller report. Okay? What if this is the chairman of the Judiciary Committee? Interesting, huh? I recommend you go listen. He has released, when you get a chance, you got nothing to do this weekend, holiday weekend, Memorial Day, get the barbecue out, get a lawn chair, get your little sun hat, all right, so you don't get burned. And, watch his videos and start reading the transcripts of Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Loretta Lynch, James Comey. That's the guy that releases. So what if he was chairman, okay? Let's go with number 3. Okay? Elijah Cummings. Huh? Elijah Cummings. Look at that chairman. It's an angry black man. Angry. Oh, he can get angry. That black man can get angry. So Elijah Cummings is the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, and let me see, I had it up here just a minute ago. I've got all of them up. Where am I at? Okay. And let's stay with me here. There ain't no sense of getting all worked up. All right. House Oversight Committee is one of the most powerful, okay, most powerful committees there is the House Oversight. United States House Committee on Oversight and Reform. The Committee on Oversight and Reform is the main investigation committee of the United States House of Representatives. The committee's broad jurisdiction and legislative authority make it one of the most influential and powerful panels in the House. Its chairman is one of only three in the House with authority to issue subpoenas without committee vote or consultation with ranking member. The other one's Nadler. So what does that mean? There's 3 committees that the chairman don't have to give an SH asterisk on what the ranking member thinks. They do not have to go, and they do not. And this goes back to number 1. Where's number 1, the bullfrog? Throw him back up. This guy here, and I don't have the 3rd committee right now. This guy you're looking at, the chairman, and bullfrog there from judiciary, right? What? 2 of 3. They don't even have to go to a vote. No, hell no. They don't even, that's the power within these 3. I don't know the 3rd one off the top of my head. That's the power in these 3. No vote, they don't need to. They don't need to call the ranking member. Shall I read that again? The committee's broad jurisdiction and legislative authorities make it one of the most powerful. All right? Most powerful. However, its chairman is one of only 3 in the House with the authority to issue subpoenas without a committee vote or giving a rat's what the ranking member means. Who cares? So think about it. Judiciary. Okay? There you go, the bullfrog. It could be, go to number 4. It could be Congressman Doug Collins. All right? Now let's go to number 3. House Oversight and Reform. There you go. There's your chairman. It could be number 5. Here's the ranking member. Right there. Jim Jordan from Ohio. Just think, if we took back the House, 2 of these committees that have that much power, okay? 2 of these committees that have that much power could be moved in. Just think if Jordan was chairman and Collins was chairman and the House was Republican and had good leadership and the Senate was Republican and had good leadership and President Donald Trump was down there on Pennsylvania Avenue, is it 1600 in the White House? Last but not least, now we're going to go to break, but we're on the same subject, so just leave it run, leave the real run, okay? So I don't want to, this is not a different segment. We are talking about taking back the House of Representatives. We were talking about the Democrats in full Now, you know what? We're going to do a new segment when I come back. Here's the last one, and that way I'll close this one, and this will be taking back, okay? Give me number 2. Maxine Waters. Is that not enough? Maxine Waters, Jerry Nadler, Elijah Cummings, Nancy Pelosi, the list goes on. Remember, Nancy, they're in full meltdown. We're going to talk about it. Remember, Nancy was only Speaker of the House 2 years. And the American people said no. The only way she became Speaker of the House again was to lie to the American people. So if you don't think it is time in 2 years, and I'm going to tell you, the media is going to start yelling, well, they want the checks and balances. The American people like the checks and balances in their government. No, they like the checks and balances. They like the committees to do what they are been, their function. We do like the oversight. We do think there should be oversight. We do think we should pay attention to stuff. But they know they're totally obstructing anything that can move forward in this country in a positive way for the President of the United States, which they elected. I will take a break, and when I come back, we're going to talk about why they're in meltdown. We're going to prove they're in meltdown and they think they're going to lose even the House. Take us a break.